Hi guys, good morning. Alright, so this video is specifically for creatives. So if you're not creative, you might as well just skip the video. But if you are already, go back to your photographer, videographer, MCs, event planners. Trust me, you want to watch this video to the very end. Alright, here goes. I've actually come to realize that we creatives are mostly available for opportunities, but we are never ready. Let me emphasize that. We are always available. If they call you now, can you be available for this show? Most of us are always available, but we are not always ready for the opportunity. Now, I'm going to share a very short story with you, and trust me, it's going to change your life. In 2023, November precisely, I met the governor of Lagos State. Now, it was for a show that wasn't pre-planned. I was contacted for this event as early as 7 a.m., right? He just called and said, "Oloro, can you be available for an event by 9? And less than 2 hours." And of course, it was on a weekday, so I was available. And yeah, sure, I could be. Then we went back and forth on the price. We agreed. And if you know me very well, you would know I have a very good relationship with my dry cleaner. So picking what to wear was no hassle at all. I just went straight to the cupboard, got myself dressed up, and I drove down to the venue. As I was parking at the car lot sometime around 9, it was around 8:30 something. That was when the group head was also just coming in. Now, luckily we had met before, so we just exchanged pleasantries, then we went straight to the compound. Now, 2 things happened that day. Number 1, they weren't sure if the governor would be coming, so I wasn't, told at that time. They just, asked if I could be available for the lunch. And secondly, one of the staff members had already contacted another MC because they were not sure if I would be available too. So the MC got in, let's say about 10 minutes that I got to the venue. So they had to apologize to him, like, sorry, we already have Oloro, we'll call you for other shows. Now that taught me a very great lesson about timeliness. We'll get to that later. Now, long story short, about an hour later, I was starting to see protocols and all of that. Then the governor came in. We started the show and it was beautiful. It was totally amazing. You can check it out on my page. Now, here is the thing. Long before I met the governor, okay, maybe one of these days I'll show you this thing in my house. I have a very big mirror in my house. That's my best friend, my audience. I rehearse every time. Then I go through how would I introduce this person that were to be in their presence? What do I say? These are very amazing and, top personalities that you don't just want to say just anything anyhow. You can't crack just anyhow joke. So I do it a lot. Even for platforms I'm still hoping I get to grace later. So every day, sometimes 3-4 times a week, regardless of the number of people I've been privileged to stand in their presence, I still do it every time. If you check my phone, you'll see my notes, how to introduce this, what to say when you do this. And immediately after that show, right, less than 6 months into it, I go another show somewhere in Elisha. Now, this was a burial event, right? We had started the show. Halfway into the event, it was about maybe like an hour to the end of the event. He just came to stage and told me, "Oloro, the governor of Osun State is around. Governor 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐷." Oh, wow. Now, here's the thing. For a regular MC, this is not me trying to shade anyone. But somebody, it's very easy for you to think that you can, perform in the presence of anybody until you stand in their presence. Trust me, it is overwhelming sometimes. What to say and how to say it. You will think you're really that good. All right, so based on the fact that I've done this before and I've done it over time, over the years, prepared myself, just came, Governor 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐷 is around, and it was easy. We had fun. Trust me, that has to be one of my best shows. Governor 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐷 was so happy, so much that, he did that thing, the needful. Story for another day. Now, Oromire, this is what I'm trying to say specifically. As a creative, how long do you particularly spend on your craft to be better? What do you do when no one is looking? Like, trust me, fine. If they call you now, are you available to host this event? Trust me, you will say yes. But how available are you? How ready rather are you? What do you do to sharpen your skills? How many videos do you watch? Who are your mentors? How long do you spend online to, gather and put stuff together? How much ready are you? So this is just a call to action to all creatives out there. If you're a videographer, go outside, record a small boy or something, work on color grading, try to be the best in that field. Trust me, I do this thing, I will never stop. I'm presently in the city of Ibadan for another event, and something very funny happened here. Okay, that's true. Something unexpected happened yesterday, to which I'll share later, right? So all of these things are prayer points. Some of us keep praying about it, that someday I hope I get to stand in the presence of a governor, of a president, I get to work with this person, collaborate with this person. But when those opportunities eventually show up, how ready are you? You are available for the opportunity, but are you ready? Oh my, I'm show you hereby. So as much as you're praying and working to, hoping that someday these dreams come true, please spend more time sharpening your skills. There is no monopoly of knowledge. Some of us are still, not even some of us, most of us, people you see at the very top thinking they already there and arrived, they are still working. They are still learning, they are still rehearsing, they are still doing every possible thing they need to do to put their stuff together and to be the very best. So it's also a call to action. Show me hereby. Look out for a way to get better. So even if they bring 5, 7, 10 people to, they are trying to say, oh, use this, they would think about you. People boy good. But it doesn't, some people have, they have their different niche anyways. If you go online, you'll see, especially in my field, some are very good with, that's even a story for another day, which I think I would like to properly, analyze. But for now, get to work, practice, get better, sharpen your skill, and God will help you. Or maybe God will help all of us. So that's my little advice to you guys. I hope I've been able to confuse you. Sorry. I hope I've been able to convince you to actually take your craft a little bit more seriously, and I'll see you at the very top. All right, bye.